Ayo, y'all. Welcome to WatchaMania. Ishii, AEW Collision Spring Breakthru, Boston, Massachusetts, April 17, 2025. Watchalong live reactions. I'm your host, Advi Devin. How we doing, y'all? So, is it feeling like Saturday night on a Thursday or what? I am here for Collision on Thursday. I've long since said they have to tape them half the time on Thursdays anyways. Why not just move it here? And lo and behold, this is what we got. At least one time only, but maybe they'll like the vibe. All the same, I've come to love it on Saturday, so wherever Collision lands, I'm following. I was defied. I was asleep when it happened. No worries, fam. Gotta get sleeping at some point. You know, the collective is all-consuming. As we saw some stuff about the Super Show earlier here in the chat. Completely understandable. There's, like, always wrestling going on. Hey, there we go. Welcome in. Play the Elton. It's Thursday night. Thursday. No, it doesn't work. We can try, but all the same, it's gonna be all right for a fight. Everyone loved Dynamite last night, probably because it put to sleep. Oh, for a lot of reasons, people love Dynamite. Oh, it was such an exceptional show, you know? Oh, man. I'll have to try to find a way to watch it. I can't find it. That's rough. I think they have their own website that could be featured on. I'm not sure, though. Yeah, there's definitely a few matches on there. I would suggest going out of your way to watch if you can. Hey there, Lone Star. Welcome in. How it goes? Yes. The day's been good to me. Yeah. It's refreshing to be here on a Thursday. For those of you who've just been able to enjoy normal life, I hope it has been a good day for you. For those of us lost in the all-consuming graps, I imagine it's been good. Sign up for Max. Max is an option. Unless we're going to catch a little reset. Yeah, no, that really is like the bar. You know, like no getting around that. But yes, y'all, as you load, please do leave a thumbs up. Helps us out a lot. You know the gig. Of course, make sure that bell's always on. Check out the live portion of the channel, the live tab of the channel, to see what streams we already have scheduled. Keep an eye on that throughout the days because there's going to be still a lot of streams to come. We got Bloodsport after this show tonight. We got TJPW and DDT tomorrow. Spring Break tomorrow night. Joey Janela's. I got a bit with a friend. I said, John, I might will be the show. Yeah. Understandable, Darth. The gig. Who's bleeding? I'm not quite sure. Of course, y'all, another way to watch the show playing off what was said a moment ago is we sidecast over on the Discord. So if you can't watch the show on your own, or in the case of AEW, want a commercial-free experience, then do check it out. Those of you active in the YouTube chat will have sidecast to you. I have been everywhere. Hope everyone had a great day, guys. Indeed, I have, Nathan. Hope yours has been good to you as well. All right, y'all know the gig. If you've been here before, gonna experience some brief buffering. If all goes according to plan, should be brief, because we are getting said commercial-free edition of the show, which is only available through AEW Plus on Trilogy TV, an international service, not available here in the States. But yes, if you're looking for that experience, assuming you don't already have it yourself, Discord's how you do it. But yes, enough of that plug-in for me. At least for now. I'll get into stuff a little bit later as well. No mocks tonight, right? No, I don't think we see mocks tonight. Pausing the music. And time to go. Come on. All right. We should be all good to go, y'all. Apologies for any buffering you're still having. Just refresh on your end. Let's give Joe a match for the world title. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking that's got to come, right? Like, that's one of the most definitive losses Mox has taken in his run, and there's only been, I think, like 2 or 3 total. Right? They're like, well, we just kind of have to roll with it, you know? MGM Music Hall. Joe for the entire match, and then we see why, right? Like, that was a little sneaky thing in the match I don't think enough people picked up on, and understandably so. We were talking about a lot of stuff at the time. Agreed, Judge. This venue is an exceptional one. I really hope they run several shows here. They paid for the music. They're damn sure using it, right? Right? We don't normally have the commentators down here like hosts. This feels like old WCW Saturday Night. Oh, I get it now. Okay. No, they're just leaning into it that much more because I've long since said AEW Collision has always kind of been a love letter to WCW Saturday Nights. It has a Nitro look to its logo and stuff, but it has definitely embodied the spirit of Saturday Night more. Albeit, you know, with the modern flair to it. And I think that they might just lean into that a little bit more. Has it been the same venue? I'm not sure. No, good. No, literally. No, Dirty. They're in... I got it in the title. They're in Boston. Oh, never mind. You mean something else. Boston. Sorry, Boston. You're good. You're all good. You only got a little lost there for a second. Right. Oh? Oh, well, hi. Marina. What's the deal? She's just crashed the party. So only you got a little... That was a bit of a stare off. Never mind, we see Mox. Oh, Claudio. Death Rider's kind of seizing the shot. I feel like this is Death Rider's being like, we're in control. No, we're totally in control. She attacking until G-Heat do. Claudio. No, for real. We're still in charge. Big, we're still in charge vibes. Why the camera destruction, right? I don't know. Like, I feel like it's just definitely giving off we're doing this just because we can kind of vibes, you know? I don't disagree, Ryan. She threw that random girl. Yeah. That was rough. That was the one that's like 50, right? Got to make sure that we only got the 15K, not the 50K. One. And Riders crashing. Now the trios fell. That's right. It's not just the loss of the titles, but it was the king being put down. You tapped out. No, it's fine. Let's get into another Warner Brothers product.
All you and everybody who is celebrating in this ring last night, enjoy it now.
But he did it exactly. He didn't tap.
Enjoy it now.
But I think the crowd is just trolling.
Last chance you're gonna have to celebrate for a long time.
He passed out. Just let us.
As far as the Young Bucks, after last night, I've decided I officially don't like you two. I don't like looking at you. So you stay in your own lane because you crossed the line with me. I swear to God, I will make sure that you are never seen or heard from in this business again, and I mean that.
Wow. Okay, drawing a line. The Bucks are not with the Death Riders.
Now, from the first day I started in this sport, there was one undisputed baddest man in pro wrestling. Samoa Joe. I've always shown Samoa Joe respect.
Kill the flow to go. No, I passed out actually. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, the Joe is gonna kill you chants are so.
I have given Joe reverence. I have given him his space, and it could have stayed that way. But Joe, you started something that I have to finish. Because I don't know any other way. I will not run. I will not hide. I will not roll over and die. I don't know any other way to do it. I will fight you to the death for the AEW World
Oh, hey there, Michael.
Championship tomorrow. I'll do it right now. I don't know any other way, for better or for worse. So let me be real.
Right, load style. Give it.
Samoa Joe, I am challenging you.
Oh, just like he's.
That's just about all I need to say to you because you've known me long enough. You know exactly what you're dealing with.
So not right now.
All this ends with a challenge from the world champion, John
She said no.
to Samoa Joe. We can see here at ringside
Moxley getting all actually would be so aura shattering.
this place is
Ping pong clap.
be as it may.
Love
Let's
that.
get back now, if we can, to what we've got scheduled for tonight. As I was saying, women's tag team action with major implications in the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Mone and Cameron against Hart and Statlander. And of course, the world champion will be with us on commentary. Plus, the Ring of Honor World Television Championship tonight as Komander defends against Nick Wayne. Exciting matchups.
It's an interesting match to me.
Alexander and Takeshita, Don Callis round and
Yo,
take on Romero and Ishii of the Conglomeration. That'll be a great tag team match. How about
I don't know if that's a good idea. They were just beefing with each other on the ROH episode earlier today.
of Lance Archer? Not only that, as we take a look, the Megasus Megan Bayne will be here.
Takeshita and Josh Alexander in action.
Open challenge. Adam Cole, the new TNT champion, issues the open challenge. Who will answer it tonight, live on TNT, as we go to the ring for our opening bout in a great crowd here in Boston at Spring Breakthru.
I love his theme.
Contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 202 pounds, the Jet, Kevin.
I also just realized that we're gonna have the strong openweight champion and the never openweight champion in the same match.
Into the stratosphere ever since his debut here in AEW. His match with Will Ospreay at Dynasty, arguably a career-defining moment for this young
Marcus is no back and definitely fight, no fear. Someone could have to beat him for the side of the left and challenge people to do it. Yes. Great take. I think he's joined. I think there was a social media exclusive. Did not see it. They'll probably show it a little bit later. Possibly not. Speaking of Don Callis' family, however.
By Don Callis from Hearn, Texas, weighing 287 pounds, the Murder Hawk Monster.
Yo, right on it.
Kevin Knight should have seen that coming. I'm going to say that because that's been the MO of the Murder Hawk Monster. Well, not to overstate a fact, but it's almost impossible not to see Lance Archer coming.
Yo, tossed right back. Bro's gonna throw him all around this arena. These matches and Alexander being in a family. Bet. You know what? I think this is the right move. If I'm not mistaken, did Josh Alexander not have a heel run in TNA before he eventually turned babyface? Yes, Kevin Knight and Megan Bayne have stayed on TV despite the belief that they were going to have those one and done programs, and they're looking like they're going to be landing a new picture soon. Oh shit! Chokeslam over the rope. Bro landed on his feet. That was sick, and had the counter stouted. Big old drop kick. He was a heel on his last run, then turned babyface. Bet. Okay, appreciate the clarity. Thank y'all. Woo. Nice. Then, yeah. This might be what Josh Alexander needs to have go for him in AEW. Because there's been a very mixed reaction to him coming into AEW. Not even him coming into AEW. The thought of him joining AEW for at least the last year. There's varying degrees of indifference all the way up to people who are very passionate to see him in there. I think this is a good compromise to that. The way Kevin Knight is holding his own with Lance Archer like this, it's really putting him out there. It's really elevating him in a way that you would not have anticipated when he was signed. Yo. Bro, ate that clothesline.
Knight inside out, and then we get a shot. Don Callis at ringside. Very happy. Big smile on his face. And
I hear that, Rugo. I think sooner rather than later it'll happen.
Takeshita, who we will see in action later here tonight. We saw the earlier highlights, an incredible match with Ospreay. But it was Ospreay who advanced to the final. His man, Carl Fletcher, in the other semi-final against Hangman Adam Page.
Yeah, who met Josh Alexander, by the way, who is the newest member of the Don Callis family, we found out. We saw last night.
We'll see Alexander in action tonight as well. Smart move from the latest.
Agreed, Ryan. He's very much a standard bearer.
We've had some great crowds here in Boston, so receptive, so welcoming.
Yo.
AEW right here next to Fenway, and this great facility, the MGM Theater.
I thought this was botched.
Looking for a backdrop.
Over the top. Can he get him? No, sir. Yes. Moving out of the way. Anyway, was landing. Well, not using his entire body that time.
Had to do, and he's heading this way as well.
I hear that, Mercy. He's had some experimental hairstyles, ones that I've done that I don't think worked very well. That was a thought I had as well, Darth, at the time. Don getting involved.
But I'll tell you what it's done. It's given the advantage back now to Lance Archer. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Holy smokes. My fans, this match continues.
Agreed, Ryan. I think that it should still happen every now and then, but you can't do that with everybody he faces, you know? Like, if he did that to Kevin Knight, that would have not looked good.
Well, Kevin Knight had to know he was in for the fight of a lifetime. Oh, my gosh. Look at the speed with which he whipped Kevin Knight into that guardrail.
Don Callis just said he's been with the company for a week and he's going to retire, is what he said. talking about Kevin Knight.
Trying to thin the herd.
Oh, wow.
You can't argue with Charles Dawson.
Wait, hold up.
So what we're saying here now is, look,
Anybody else catch Don Callis in the Paul Heyman fit?
Sit down, Tony. Don't get involved again. You know what happened last week.
I know, but don't kill us. It's a horrible person. One of the worst I've ever
Don
seen.
Callis with the shit stuff.
And Kevin Knight, unfortunately,
Speaking of Don Callis, the family there will be in action, as I said. Alexander and Takeshita.
Bro was pummeling him.
Right behind you.
He's dressed in his own, but it's like his own. He has his own style of suits. That suit feels very Paul Heyman-esque, like all the way down to the fit of the cuffs.
this program is out of control. It's out of control.
Fighting his way out.
God, what's going on
Grip.
here? Oof, Death Rider's
Yo, I love how Kevin Knight is really just bringing the fight.
Lance Archer takes Kevin
I love how he was just bringing the fight.
It is chaotic, without a doubt, hectic. This is what AEW is all about. Live by the seat of your pants. You have no idea what's going to happen next.
I'm sorry to get emotional, guys. I really am. But after last night and the great night that we had, one of the greatest nights ever, a great crowd here, a great card. It's easy to get emotional.
I do wonder, Judge, because we've had a lot of comparisons between the two in recent. Well, I shouldn't say a lot, but there's been a few comparisons floating around between the two, more so than usual in recent months. So I just wonder if that's what it's a nod to.
Forearm shots right across
I like that you're wearing a suit, copy to me, but
if the Jet can continue here with this assault, and that's what it is, nothing but an assault. We're live. We're in Boston. It's Spring Breakthrough. What a match we are seeing.
Michael, I think you asked this before. Now,
It has been
nah, I'm not gonna go see it.
so far. Tony Schiavone and Nigel McGuinness. And right now, I'll ask the question again. How much more can Kevin Knight take, Nigel?
Yeah, Knight has absorbed a lot of punishment thus far in the match. And Don Callis' skyscraper.
use the sliding forearm
Lance
there.
Archer has
Yo, when you get a good look at Archer's hair,
Well, once
it's
again,
really well done.
and I said, how much more can Kevin Knight take? Don Callis said Kevin Knight in only a week is going to have to retire.
You can't count. You can't count. That's great.
Kevin Knight would not want to stop in the match, as Don Callis said.
Well, certainly Don Callis showing a little bit of empathy, sympathy perhaps, offering Knight the chance to stop this match. And with a forearm,
Whew.
you can understand why.
Well, I think I know the motive here.
With just a promo, it's been an incredible night so far, Tony.
Just arrogant.
Bro.
Backing up what you said, Tony. You don't try and win a match with a foot on a chest like that. You try to embarrass, you try to humiliate an opponent.
Oh my gosh, Tony Storm's going to be on commentary again this week. You already know. Almost stole it. She's going to say some out-of-pocket shit. You know, I already know.
Against the side of the head, did big Lance Archer.
The release German.
For a
Dang.
ride.
Lance Archer has 79 wins in AEW overall, 1,400 matches under his belt,
Did not realize.
championships that he has
I
won.
don't know what Tony got up before.
And here he is, part of the Don Callis family, just wiping the mat up.
He's had an incredible night already. You know it. Very fair. We don't know what his night was like before the show started.
Everybody here in Boston to shut up.
Going for the blackout.
Way up there.
Kevin Knight trying to fight off.
I watched it on Triller TV Plus.
Way down. He landed on his feet, did not. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Could be a choke slam. And Kevin Knight's feet.
I watched it through. It's all of the collective is available through that service.
Control his body in midair. Amazing. Kevin Knight has done Callis pounds the mat. You can see in the far side. Kevin Knight trying.
Right? No worries, no mercy. Totally feel that.
Careful. Doesn't want to
Mercy.
break his fist.
Into the corner. Here he goes again. Moving out of the way. Using the quickness. Kevin Knight, the Jet up top.
He's looking
Oh, he's a bass supporting the official product around here. Ooh, big ass. Stomped through the chest.
There's an 80
One of my favorite things is seeing someone bigger than their opponent stomp them down to the ground.
Kevin Knight, or that Lance Archer has over Kevin Knight. 85 pounds. he's using it right now.
Not just the weight, though, the height as well. Knight giving up 6 full inches.
Kevin Knight trying to fight himself off, gets shoved down.
Oh, I thought Archer was about to fly. No, but you know Kevin Knight's about to. The big bad tactic. Go stick my leg up and you die.
And Knight rolling through.
So smooth.
The splash land.
The smoothness.
1, 2. No, it's not over yet. Fans, a very important program note for next week. We got a lot going on. Dynamite live coast to coast. And
Oh, okay.
Eastern, 5 Pacific on Max and on TBS. And then Collision coming your way next Saturday, immediately following the NBA playoffs, coast to coast on TNT and Max. That is
Damn it, Collision.
right here in All Elite Wrestling.
We'll roll with it.
How about that buckle
The whole Collision was perfect timing. Right? Ooh. Them having to do this after basketball shit. It's low-key upsetting, but I know it's good for them, so I'm down to work with it. Back to Thursday. Do it! No, for real, y'all. Thursday's right. It might actually be the same issue on Thursday. I'm not going to lie. I think there will be a basketball game on both.
The chant of Kevin.
No way. About to go for the new school.
Look at the big man. Walk the top. Amazing balance and agility for a man that's
Ha ha! Nice.
6'8", 287 pounds.
Send him to the outside.
Kicks off.
Maybe like a 2-day super show every week would be kind of. That's what I was thinking earlier, Riga. I'm like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it would make it harder to announce matches for Collision without it being reactionary booking from Dynamite. But I think they could find a rhythm to get away from that. Hell of a clothesline. He won a match with that not too long ago, albeit on the inside of the ring.
Oh, but he came off on the apron.
I think he's going for it now. There it is.
One more time for Kevin Knight. Cover 1, 2.
He got it. Let's go. I would have.
Flies in midair. It gets the win.
You know what? There is one crucial thing missing from the Paul Heyman fit Don Callis has going on, and that is the little, the shiny, what is it called? Like a handkerchief? Yeah.
Staying here at ringside.
All right, fans, last night, as you know, the Ops became trios champs without Hook. Our cameras caught up after the win last night on Dynamite.
AEW All In is coming to the
Trans like, yes. They were here last night as well. I'm so here for it.
understand the unusual thing about predators. You see, predators think that they
Good to see.
are the largest,
Very much so.
evil thing in the jungle. They think that nothing pursues them because they are the pursuers. And tonight, the Death Riders learned that wasn't the case. You see, we are the Ops. We are not a movement. We're not an understanding between gentlemen, no. We are men who only need an opportunity, an excuse to commit violence. We are men like Shibata. We are men like myself. And now, Death Riders, you learned we are men like Willie Hobbs. We are the Ops,
He's here officially.
W Trios champions. And we're coming for so much more.
See, it makes me wonder how much was the plan for Hobbs to join the Ops. You know, like, is him becoming a champion and a member of this faction a complete swerve? For like, not to say a swerve, but like, is it a pivot? That's the one I was looking for. Cut them off the hook. Ha. Love it. Yo, imagine Samoa Joe in Bloodsport. That would be... Oh, that would be epic. I think we're going to happen to get too fast. New circumstances. Yeah. Pivot Strickland. Just laugh last night. I'm hoping it's not a contract thing with Hook. No, based on what happened last week, I'm almost certain it's just a matter of them selling the angle that they used to excuse Hook's absence. Yeah, bro might just really be hurting. The fact that that match wasn't added until today is a great opener. What else we got going on? I know we got the women's tag match. I get the impression was going to be the main event, but now we have the Don Callis family match added. So I'm thinking that might be the main. Might be Megan Bayne in action up next, actually, which I am here for. Yeah, John, I hear that. And honestly, yeah, works to your benefit. You'll be able to catch it live. Because, yeah, I imagine the show probably isn't going to start until like 9:30, 10:30. It's somewhere in between 9:30 and 10:30 Eastern based on previous experiences, but it could be closer to 11 for all we know. I mean, thankfully, it's Saturday night, so if we're going to be up that late, that probably is the best call. Yeah, Harley just heard. I just knew his contract was coming up, and I also didn't mention Hook in their promo, but yep. Oh, very fair. The lack of the mention might be concern. So I hear you there.
Guys, I'm here with Jamie Hayter and Kris Statlander. Stat, you are in tag action tonight. But let's talk about the Owen Hart Foundation tournament next week on Dynamite. Semifinals. You two are facing each other for the first time ever in singles action. The winner of this match going on to Double or Nothing to face Mercedes Mone. I mean, this is such
You know what? Enough about Mercedes. And enough about Toni, too. There are other women in this locker room who work just as hard, if not harder, than those two do.
I mean,
Yes, the HBK
I'm not
was
going to disagree with what you
taking
say. I completely agree with you. I work hard, you work hard. And look, I'm not going to stand here and give you endless pats on the back. But I know you're good. Former TBS champion. You know I'm good. Former AEW Women's World Champion. We both know we can go.
You know what? This right here has been a long time coming.
Oh, it has been.
So whoever wins this, they better go all the way.
See you Wednesday, mate.
Oh my gosh, so much venom.
Coming up on Wednesday, and it'll be live on Dynamite. And fans here in Boston and fans on television watching here on TNT and on Max, I have a letter from Dax and Cash FTR. Dear Toni and Nigel, I wish I could take back everything we did to you guys last week. It was completely unacceptable, unnecessary, and unwarranted. I honestly
You don't
think
say.
The punishment for us wasn't severe enough. And as we know, they've been suspended for a week without pay. Toni, I would never gone through the pile driver with you. You said some things about my daughter that I won't hold against you, but in the heat of the moment, I felt I was justified to scare you a little. And then he writes, I love you, Toni. And then to Nigel, I never wanted it to get physical between the three of us. I know your body and your mind, for that matter, is very fragile.
From just, yeah, Dax may be suspended, but Cash
you
isn't.
were thinking the same thing with emotions that we were, even though you probably knew there was no way you could ever beat us up. LOL.
The way that he had to look so intensely, yeah.
My sincerest apology to you both, and I hope we can just move forward in a professional and productive manner with love, Dax and cash.
Oh, apology accepted. I
The
guess.
way he just lowered it, I don't even have to look at it. Just want to look at you so you feel this. LOL.
Let's go back and take a look at the newest member of the Don Callis family as it happened last night.
Well, it certainly was a mixed bag for Callis. We saw
Actually, never mind. I think this might be the tag match we're getting next.
Josh Alexander ultimately joining with the Don Callis family with everything that happened. We had this in mind from Don Callis after Dynamite went off the air.
Introduce Josh Alexander. I am so happy to have you. The Don Callis family is the legacy, is the juggernaut of professional wrestling. Yeah! Remember it, baby! Remember it.
Remember it, baby.
Driving that juggernaut is joining us here at ringside. Don Callis. Very mixed bag for you last night, but tonight, more action.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 228 pounds, the walking weapon, Josh Alexander.
Josh Alexander, native of Toronto, in his second foray into the ring here in All Elite Wrestling.
Rash Fest.
You're very excited about this man, Don, I know.
Of course I am. He's a technician, and he's got no heart.
I know it's like shooter stuff, but I hate it.
Let's go back to the ring.
Fair. To each their own. So it just got announced Roosh is in action today. Oh, wow. I love that we got a New Japan Openweight champion on both sides of this match. Let me see Ishii with the belt. The way I'm going to see Ishii like everywhere with this championship before I next see him in New Japan with it for the first time. Yep, Takesha's all over the place. Yo, both him and Nick Wayne, as soon as this show's over, down to DDT for tomorrow afternoon. Because, yep, y'all, we got DDT goes Las Vegas tomorrow, right after Tokyo Joshi Pro. It's going to have Takeshita and Nick Wayne on it. It's going to have Yoshihiko on it. In fact, it's going to be Yoshihiko versus Minoru Suzuki over the DDT Universal Championship. Yes, there's that belt. Don't even wear it around his waist.
Rocky Romero and Tomohiro Ishii of the Conglomeration.
What is Azuka? Is that his shoot name? What is that? What does it mean?
Rocky Romero was getting pretty pissy with Ishii on ROH earlier for accidentally clotheslining him during their tag match.
Tony Schiavone's mouth to be known by him.
Yeah, point everything at me.
50-50 at best. But be that as it may,
Yep, I've seen that, Riga. I've also been seeing people being like, yo, Drilla, here's Drilla's time. Drilla Maloney's doing great stuff. Would love to see that for him. Here, a lot of people were, you know, it's funny, actually. Jeff Cobb's leaving, but apparently he was slated to be the next World Heavyweight Championship challenger. So plans are having to pivot to adjust for that. From someone, awesome deals and actually Mexico announcement. Rocky gets AEW TV match. It's a celebration, right? Work tomorrow, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Probably miss TT. Damn, that's unfortunate to hear, fam. Does sound like you'll be able to catch spring break, though. And there's also going to be For the Culture afterwards. I don't have any of the stuff here showing it yet. I'm going to be losing some sleep to make all of that stuff happen, so it's easier for everybody to know when's happening and when. What's happening when, that's the one. But Ishii and Takeshita, I love these two going at each other. They're always, like, trying to take each other's heads off. That's pretty crazy about Cobb, right? Like, bro just became tag champion and was going to get a main event push and went to WWE instead. Yes, Judge Bloodsport. I'm so excited for it. I see you even see it right here. I'm looking forward to it. I love AEW. I love Dynamite Collision, but there's a lot of wrestling to look forward to this week for a lot of different reasons. Bloodsport is one of the most unique attractions of them all throughout it. It's very much, fundamentally speaking, what I want out of pro wrestling. Go check.
Simple. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, John. Last night
We'd love to see Josh.
first time you saw
Would you like to see Josh Alexander eventually be the AEW World Champion? I wouldn't be upset with it, but if I had to give a yes or no, I would probably say no. I think he would be an epic international champion. I think he could do a lot of things in AEW. But I don't know. World title run? Maybe. Yeah, why not? You can see that he can carry a company. Like I said, I wouldn't be mad at it, but do I think it's gonna happen? Nah. Because being the AEW World Champion, it really does seem to have that. There seems to be a certain level of reservation to that. GNC shooter open challenge. Who can beat me? I don't know. I can see him having a great international title run where he's going all over the place and just having 5-star matches with everybody. Not unlike how Takeshita did, but in the more Josh Alexander way. It's just a prop, bro. No, I think that would be great for it, but it's a big workload and needs a big angle. Not Rock there. If he was in I should say, especially with what Lee Moriarty wants that championship to be. He's really trying to bring it to prominence. Could respect it. Yo, Takeshita just right up to the middle rope like nothing.
The words you were struggling for where he's going to win the Owen.
No, the words I was going to talk, and then there was a 3 count. Hang here with me.
It's a lot for you to be out here.
He's very easily distracted.
Okay.
Oh. Hangman Adam Page is going to be the opponent.
Yeah, Rocky's getting worked over a little too much. He kind of needs Ishii to bail him out here. Xander's always impressive. So I'm hoping to see what he can do more consistently.
There's the cover.
I hear that. Seeing him mainly on big stages, few and far between, as opposed to just a more standard week-to-week presentation. That's what I'm saying. Hey, man. That's not me.
Oh, you love that, wouldn't you? Because Will Ospreay beat the hell out of him last time.
Ooh. Thank goodness Alex that your dog is okay. I'm so happy to hear that. Pet scares are so horrifying because like it can be such unknown territory with very small windows to work through it. Don't worry about missing the stream, of course. Life's more important. I'm glad the pupper's gonna be all right.
His ears. Do you know where he wears that, Tony?
Yes, I do. Cauliflower ear, he had
Hope your evening has gone better since then.
protects his ear.
Who says you're unprepared?
How about that, huh?
Ah, there you go. Thank you, Alex Marvez.
Oh, forearm shot.
Dropping Ishii, sure enough.
Ishii's not going to like that.
No, man. Stone Pitbull went over
What was a good position? Do you see Josh Alexander eventually being AEW World Champion? I was the wreck earlier today. Thank you for your wishes. I'm soon joining back as soon as I love y'all. No worries, fam. Even if you don't miss even if you can't catch Collision, we got Bloodsport on the other channel a little bit later as well. There's something here for you to help ease your mind, even if you can't, though. I just hope your night goes well. Much love, friend.
here on this Thursday night. Rocky biting the head of Takeshita to try to get out of the grips.
What a sneaky
Okay.
On top.
All right, Cam. Well, Cam did give the answer.
actually impressive.
All right, Cam's in.
It was impressive.
Rocky needs a tag in the worst way he's going to get.
Grab the CNT open shot. Just fine. Agreed. Dysfunction. Also, welcome in.
Alexander will come in as well. Is she
Shoelaces and dogs. I get it. I just... We're all shooting a... Yeah, we're all shooting. You see, like, I wouldn't go as far as to say as I don't think he's world championship material, but I don't think I see him getting to that level in AEW. But again, I don't have anything against it, you know. If it happens, that'd be awesome. Because I would assume that if it got to that point, then it would be because he is worthy and capable. And I already know the latter is true. The jabroni says WatchaMania. Equals jabroni says, nah, he's definitely no jabroni. Yo, just no. Wow, ran through Ishii. I almost said ran through Takeshita. I'm like, no, that's not right.
Yeah, used a man, right? Used a man. Thank you very much. Wow. As Josh Alexander comes in, fans just announced AEW makes some Scotland debut for a special dual taping of Dynamite and Collision at OVO Hydro in Glasgow, Wednesday, August 28th. Can't wait to go to Scotland. Then AEW head to London's iconic O2 Arena for New Japan and AEW's Forbidden Door. One count.
Breaking up the pin with Rocky.
Tickets available.
AEW Scotland, sweet, yeah. Yep. They're going to be running the Hydro in Scotland. The Hydra in Scotland for Dynamite and Collision the week before Forbidden Door. Woo! The way Rocky avoided the shot and Takeshita took it, that's rough. Oh. Damn. Kick out, this is the way, right into the ankle lock. Very smart. Ayo, welcome in. How goes? This is legit. Alexander's a strong boy. Yeah, no doubt.
Matches before coming here to AEW. Could he get the victory here? Oh, look at Romero.
Rocky Romero off of the crossbody from the Rocky
style.
Yeah, what a dirtbag. And here comes Takeshita in, and there he goes. Other side.
Let's drop down a great item. Nice.
Elevating from the top over to the floor.
Don't even normally see that from him.
Pins Alexander in the corner.
Alexander needs to get out of the ring here. Get away from Ishii.
Ishii turns him around. Alexander.
Float it over. Oh! Big cash, German suplex.
Saved by Rocky.
Ooh, last second. Someone just hit it.
Under control here. That's the question.
Nobody can.
I did not catch it, Judge, but it's possible.
Back elbows to the jaw, uppercut, and now right hand stuns Josh Alexander. Then Alexander comes back.
So much for that.
Is that the second monster I have? But I am a fiend for the grabs. Much love to you, Ray. I hope you are hydrating amongst all of that. Oh my God, not again. Literally the second time. The miscommunications amongst the conglomeration have not been going good. Rocky and Big Tom having a little bit of beef. Oh, ooh, and the headbutt. Tagged him right before it. Returned it with a headbutt.
Look at this spot picker, Rocky Romero. Now he wants in.
A massive head.
Big Tom is just the best nickname. It's so simply it's so funny for real. Specifically when it's who it is.
Just a little misdirection, and Rocky really is very upset.
Well, I mean, Ishii talked, and Rocky may be
Nah, dude.
straight here. I don't know.
I think we were gonna get this bad this quick.
Look at this rolling German now.
Well,
Josh
it's fused.
Alexander, the
Ishii's
walking
all
weapon.
on his own.
Oh! Ha 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 ha! Gnarly. Big ass powerbomb, high ass stack took the win. Unless Mark can get on.
Well, Ishii was left on his own devices because Rocky Romero refused to tag in.
And we're gonna hear more of it from the seams of it. Please don't be a QT turn. Please don't be a QT turn.
Something else. Evasion. And Rocky Romero seemingly dropping
Rocky sucks.
the apron rather than being there to make the tag.
Rocky hacked out.
Boston crowd, they're chanting Rocky sucks. Rocky sucks right behind me here. And now Rocky goes in as Takeshita and Alexander and Callis enjoy the win. Rocky is going to help up Ishii. Rocky did make a mistake. Oh no. There are problems within the conglomeration.
Rocky Romero trying to apologize and
Absolutely.
As believable as FTR's.
Somebody's in the ring. Who's that?
Trent?
Ishii from behind. Who is that?
Is that Trent? It's Trent!
Trent Beretta.
Oh, no. Does that mean Rocky Romero, too, has joined Don Callis family?
As we've seen, but we haven't seen Trent for months. And now stopping Ishii. We have seen.
I'm not too certain if that's the case.
Oh, wait a minute. Roppongi Vice came together for a fleeting moment.
Right? Ray, we might have to add Roppongi Vice
What is that?
back.
What did Don Callis?
Is that a fucking...
That's a wrench.
The wrench! The wrench! The wrench that put him out in kayfabe.
They want to end the career of Ishii.
The rest of the conglomeration aren't here tonight.
Oh my God, he got hit right in the back of the neck. Look at the face of Trent Beretta.
It's definitely a premeditated situation. As for Rocky's involvement in it, I think this was a case of going to him before the match. Listen, just think about it. See how the match goes. See how you feel afterwards, okay?
Don Callis family, no doubt. Bigger.
Because Orange Cassidy is out with a torn pec, John. He got injured in his last match, I think it was.
Let's send it back to Lexington here on Collision.
Yo, why does Trent Beretta have that Sam Roberts beard? Like that, like, godly, somehow beyond you beard.
Boston. Say hello to your CEO.
Mercedes, congratulations on defeating Athena and advancing to the finals of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament, where you will face either Jamie Hayter or Kris Statlander.
Wow,
Now,
Don
your
Callis
course has some
family
pretty
is a
epic
huge
matches.
faction now.
I won them all.
Of course, and tonight you are in the main event in tag action against Kris Statlander and Julia Hart with Harley.
Say hello to your CEO.
I already said that.
Look, I know you don't want to talk to Harley.
No, I don't
but
want to.
she is a
Trying to
Sherman
get Rocky
and
sex
will be
before
different
WrestleMania.
this time.
Look, they better be different this time.
Talk to me.
Look, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you, Harley. You better just stay out of my way and not be such a loser tonight. Why are you so sad?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
Thank
there's
you.
no crying in wrestling.
What? You're damn straight. There's no crying and wrestling, Mone. What? Why am I talking to a puppet?
Ride the money rap train.
Oh,
Come on, the money rap
No, no, no.
train.
Get out of my
Money
way.
rap
Get out
train.
of my way.
Yeah. Yes, the money rap train. See you tonight.
Mini Mone. Why am I talking to a puppet? She said.
AEW's Double or Nothing. It starts now and it starts forever.
Damn, whenever I see shots from the original Double or Nothing, I get so nostalgic. The fact that I just love that, y'all. AEW's been around long enough to be nostalgic for it. Spit my drink out everywhere. So hardly have this many actual talents. I live for Mini Monet. And the Saray is easy with the studs, black, and the cross straps on the top. Oh shit, yeah, that was a little Saray-esque. Watched the Nitro a few weeks ago, 90% of the matches. Can they coexist tag matches? Yep. Sounds about right. Alright, y'all, I think I'm going to take advantage of this time to take a break. Be right back. Out. So that's definitely looking like it's going to be the main event. We got on for. Never mind. Answered my question immediately. Appreciate it, University.
Spring breakthrough, night 2, as we go back to the ring.
This is a 2-on-1 match scheduled for 1
Another 2-on-1 match? My goodness.
Penelope Ford from
She's a monster.
Last week on Collision, it took Megan Bayne 90 seconds to discard Kelly Madden and LMK. And now another 2-on-1 here tonight.
And her opponents, Rebecca Scott and Ashley Fox.
Rebecca Scott,
Yeah, she's going to be in the clusterfuck, Judge. She's also going to be working Spring Break against Bozilla, whom I'm not familiar with, but apparently this is a dream match of sorts to Hasset fans. And I'm so bad for it. So will Yoshihiko. Yoshihiko's going to be in it too. Wow, Yoshihiko working multiple times this weekend.
Penelope Ford,
Got to give it to him.
so stoic, so confident, and so dominant has been Megan Bayne.
And Bayne came within a hair's breadth of taking the AEW Women's title from Toni Storm.
That they both claim is a fluke.
I think that's Angelica Risk right there. Is for Rebecca? What's her full name? Rebecca what? That'd be kind of crazy if she flew out from the collective to Boston for this. The double German suplex. What?
The strength on display. Unbelievable. The over and under on 90 seconds, Tony.
Rebecca Scott. I'm gonna check the match card, but maybe. Yes, Ashley Vox. I remember seeing. Well, she mean. Oh my God! Touring the running power bomb. No, we did not see her. We did not see her on last night's show.
Nearly took the head off of our opponent, and right now
It's time for the main event.
she's looking for it.
That's catchy. Knew it. And one of the girls from the Hurt Syndicate said, "Oh, possible." Right. They got wrecked. Damn.
Vowed to make everyone in the women's division bow down. Only a matter of time before somebody else joins these two hapless competitors.
And here she goes. What is she doing?
Agreed. I want to see the next story.
She's already convinced everybody. Bow down, she screams to Megan Bayne. All right, we have much more action right now. Let's take a look at the 5'2" player, Anthony Bowens.
Throughout my life, I've been told no so many times. But if I wanted it bad enough, I always found a way.
Yeah,
and
you
here
found
at AEW, I won't take no for an answer. My name is Anthony Bowens. I am AEW's 5-tool player.
Not a Megan fan, eh?
Perfect combination of power, athleticism, intelligence, the look, and the it factor. I am the pride of professional wrestling, led by a badass. I intend to use every
Agreed, no
tool
mercy. It's been
necessary
flowing
to
very
climb to
well.
the top of
Nice to
AEW.
meet you.
And oh yeah, I intend to win gold. Let's make history. So the question is, who's next to step up to the plate and get their ass mollywopped by the 5-tool player? And that journey starts now. Don't believe
It's not a bad shout, Meister.
I've got 5 tools, and
Is an open challenge for the TNT Championship.
Yo, seeing him come out with a championship around his waist. Wow, I've forgotten. This feels so right, y'all. Like 5 tools, 2 arms, 2 legs, and his brain.
Former TNT champion Daniel Garcia at Dynasty. It was a rematch. Early in the match, as you could see, the injury to the previously surgically repaired ankle would play a factor. Ultimately, though, it would be Cole lowering the boom, hooking the leg, and winning his first championship gold here in AEW.
Yo, watching him beat Garcia would be actually excellent. Garcia comes out. No, I'm not even waiting. Like, let's run this back right now. Oh, they're kind of committing to a voice tonight. Hell yeah. I got more points tonight than I thought I would. I was not expecting any Death Rider's presence on the show.
Adam Cole has played a lot of history when it comes to open challenges. Think about Max Caster, didn't work out too well for him.
Certainly must be Rico. This... No way.
On Adam Cole's face.
Claudio?
You're right. That face of Adam Cole said it all.
Wow, here I was talking that shit. I got more points than I thought I would. I'm really getting more points than I thought I would.
Like a superhero standing up there. That's Claudio Castagnoli.
It's a super villain who's superhuman.
Yeah, that'll work.
And the challenger from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing 252 pounds, Claudio Castagnoli.
What was that Triple H ass expression Adam Cole had on? Lock your TNT run. Bro said, I literally hate the feeling of no championship around my waist. I must rectify that. You know, I feel like this love the death match, but I also don't want to see Adam Cole lose the TNT. Right, No Mercy? That's where I'm at, right? And also, I'm a big Claudio fan. So, like, oh, Claudio's challenging for a championship? So how is he going to not win? Because it almost, like, by default, doesn't make sense that he doesn't. You know, Claudio's a machine. Quite frankly, a cyborg in the ring. That's exactly it, John. Wyatt! Big hugs! He's here. Right proper. How goes? Hope it's nice being back home and settled.
Okay. My God, that chair bounced off the top.
Maybe a DQ or a draw. It's possible. We could see like a double count out or something like that. Yes. Embrace is out for Wyatt.
I'm telling you, you saw the way that Claudio walked in the ring. You've seen the way the
You saw Bryce. 4! Like, let me go. 20-minute time limit. Jeez. Yeah, that checks out. 20-minute time limit is typical for TV. For a television... Oh, sorry. Well, yeah, for a television title match in AEW ROH. Although some people get exceptions. We saw Cope have a 30-minute time limit on a lot of his matches during his title run. No worries, no mercy, all good. Hell yeah. I'm seeing it.
Castagnoli furious on his way here. Guarantee you. Moxley. That's neck breaker there. Cover.
Cover tries it one. Only got a 1 count.
Guarantee you that
Claudio,
Moxley said
yes.
some stern words.
Claudio isn't as dominant out the gate as I thought he'd be.
Wheeler Yuta to Marina Shafir.
If I were you, Tony, I would be light on your feet.
I am light on my feet. I can tell you that right now. You never know with the Death Riders. Everyone is in harm's way. But right now, Claudio trying to bring gold back. As you mentioned, the Death Riders.
Today is good. Feels great to be back. Hell yeah. I'm doing great. This is 2 of 3 wrestling shows for me thus far. I'm well fed. And everything's been worth it thus far. Bro is mad. He got kicked the back.
You got to admire Cole. No idea who he was going to face. His first
I'm back.
defense could be his
What did you not know?
It's the way it is when you're a champion. Cole, I think, very smartly staying in the ring. Oh, he got too close. Got too close.
Yes, Hex. I have like 4 meals prepped when waiting in the wings.
When you're going up against the Death Riders. Now, here we go. Up against the LED board.
Yeah, very good. I don't want any insecurity isn't the right word, but there's definitely a sense of we need to reestablish the control we feel we've lost coming from Death Riders.
This is the open challenge for the TNT Championship.
So where's the good man? Yeah.
Shots
Look him again.
right in front of us. Yep, we're moving.
You know, you're right. Bryce does kind of work with all of them. Although we do get some Paul Turner in there every now and then.
The intensity of this program, these last 2 nights.
Big sore. Oh!
Never seen anything like it in 2 wrestling programs back to back. And you got
Oh yeah, no, that barricade wall it's stiff. And also with its thickness, yeah, it's a full ass surface to slam people on, walk on, and thus
no give whatsoever.
being able to support that much weight means it's not gonna give.
Racing for impact, but only so much you can do.
For real, X-Kong. Like, he really is. And that's saying something. He's a 2-time world champion now. Personally, I feel like he's got more in him. I want to see him have a world title reign again soon.
yeah, and a gigantic gorilla press slam. Watch out, dude. The security guy was looking the wrong way. Take your anger out on Cole, not us. As the fans chant AEW, this is incredible. I mean, this is
Oh yeah, I'm a beast. Almost forgot.
Visceral feeling here at ringside. As you can see,
That's what my concern was, Judge. But now he had to catch himself. I'm like, please. Cheesecake, what's up, Jesse?
natural. A little bit of claret on the arm of Castagnoli as well.
I saw that too.
Some impact in here. Speaking of impact, oh my gosh. Cole doggedly dragging himself back towards the ring.
Get a steamball running right over Cole. Cover 1, 2. By the way, our thoughts continue to be with Hook, the young man.
This is an awesome match. Agreed. He even gave his teeth to wrestling. No, literally.
Hopefully, and I'm sure he's going to be getting back in action very, very soon. And we'll
That's
be a
such a
champion
mystical
very
lose.
soon.
I'm so 50-50 with this, right?
Quite a replacement in Powerhouse Hobbs, wouldn't you say?
Well, it was a great replacement. It was a great choice, but I tell you, Hook is quite the athlete. There is no doubt about it. Fans of special programming know we're going to be live coast to coast. That's right. AEW Dynamite live Wednesday, 8 o'clock and live
Hook mentioned bet.
Pacific on Dynamite. Coming up Wednesday on TBS and Max. And we'll continue in just a moment on TNT and Max. Stay with us.
Castagnoli's got scars of war on his chest and his shoulders now. Doc Sampson here at ringside.
No, I sent it late. Mercy. I just went up and realized that I had never actually clicked send on that, so I had to go run through and do that.
Got to be on his toes. Doc Sampson has to be for what is
looking out at the ringside. I'm seeing who else is coming down because I don't know.
We saw Claudio come in, wielding a chair, bouncing off, hitting Nigel in the knees. He has decimated the TNT
Claudio
champion
is
right now.
like losing
Can
a
pull himself up to the
beast.
apron. And again, I gotta wonder. And yes, after what happened last
Bro, springing the
as Cole gets in,
the way Bryce got out hung over the apron like, nah, you hear this count, right? I feel like sometimes they just test the referees to see how much they're willing to throw out the match. Yeah, I saw that. There was a little bit of blood smeared on Claudio's chest as well. I was like,
Self-titled one true king, John Moxley, the richest prize here in AEW, the AEW World Champion right now. With the title comes the power. Oh, if Moxley does good on his challenge and gives Samoa Joe a title match, I'm not sure how much longer he'll hold that title.
he made the challenge, top of the program. Cole moved out of the way that time. There you see our matches still to come tonight, including this great main event. We'll be joined by the Women's World Champion.
usually ref shoves some dude.
I don't think you can go toe-to-toe forearm shots, European uppercuts with Claudio. But you can see
That's not a prudent strategy.
no, but you can see that every time Cole, hands on knees, comes right back and now being gripped.
Very interesting chin lock angle.
By Claudio Castagnoli.
Castagnoli's talking to Cole in German.
Oh, excuse me.
Scaring this man.
They're scaring everybody here. Scaring the
Brothers Grimm fairy tales.
Scaring the fans front row ringside. And now Cole may be going out, not sure. Bryce Remsburg is checking.
A simple choke of sorts if he can get the arm in for a head and arm choke. Castagnoli might beat Cole.
Oh, yeah, I also see that Claudio's got a cut on his shoulder there.
You're looking live at the second night of Spring Breakthrough, the TNT Open Challenge.
German, one of Claudio's 5 languages. Yep.
First title defense. The Open Challenge. Here's the backside. 1, 2. No, didn't get it. And
Yeah, Collision has flown by.
the Death Riders. And I really think it's the
Big
wrong
ass lifter.
time for Cole to be facing a member of the Death Riders after what went down last night.
I've never seen Castagnoli. Oh my God! I've never seen Castagnoli
Let's go.
looking so dominant.
With this guy, so I don't know who I want again. I guess we all win, right? That's exactly it.
Lying in wait.
Both men down. And now, Bryce Remsburg administering the 10 count to both men. There you see, trying to pull himself up. That time was Adam Cole on the ropes.
Tony Storm's gonna be on commentary. Yes.
Time title matchup. And we got the Ring of Honor television title match still to come. There's a back elbow. Runs into a foot. Swing. Oh, backstabber. Executed perfectly. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. That time. Adam Cole of the Paragon. Making that formation with Roderick Strong. Kyle O'Reilly. And now getting up. Claudio.
Yes, Riga. His super kicks are on point.
Cole goes to his favorite.
Thumbs up, gang. Yes, thumbs up, gang.
Looking for it.
Cole can feel the magic that we had from last night. Panama Sunrise, no! He didn't get it. The strong back of Claudio was one step ahead. Oh, and a massive lariat.
Oh, he is stringing together some serious offense.
Now Cole comes back.
Counter. Tried catching himself, didn't quite, and he, ooh, just enough time to wind up that super kick.
Cole's trying to get him up.
Yeah. Ushigarashi.
Into a neck breaker. Cole's gonna roll him over. 1, 2. Didn't
Claudio is like, yo, man, why'd you have to literally throw me into that?
Focusing on the neck of Castagnoli. if there is a weak point on the man, I don't think there is.
Right. Well,
I think that would be it.
you can see what this
Front
match
to
is
back,
doing
then
for both
Coley.
guys. Cole, everything he can do to pull himself up. It looks like he's going to try the Panama Sunrise if he can get the man in position here again.
Second time.
Here he goes. Yes. No.
Yup. Oh. Yo, right into it.
Turning point. This could be it.
Oh. He's gassed. He only got like 5 rotations, and that definitely wasn't going to be a win, but he knew where to go from there into the crossface. Excellent stuff. Sunrise is a destroyer. Yes, it's a middle rope destroyer. He jumps down from the middle rope, catches it to like get some spring to make the jump happen.
Keep his shoulder on the hips. Hold on.
Roll up 1, 2. Got a 2 count.
Again, the fury of Castagnoli. Unbridled.
Fury is right. Nigel, that's the word that we have seen here tonight. The fury of fury of the Death Riders.
Officially the crossface match of being with Brian for so yes. The little touch of them knowing a lot of each other's moves throughout the BCC. A little gas too. Woo! Again with the great timing.
Claudio got out of that one.
Castagnoli tried to get his arm up to block the kick, and in doing so, may have damaged his left forearm. This has been a war. You can see the scars, the claret, the injuries on both men, and it speaks to the value of the TNT title. Just watch this. Bang!
Ooh, that was right at the lower sternum.
To the left forearm of Castagnoli. Just draping an arm across, not enough to keep the big Swiss man down.
Absolutely got part of the ribs.
Caught.
Cole had dropped the knee pad going for the move. Castagnoli
So deep in, I love it. Yes.
Staggering to one knee. Claudio, here comes
Thank
the move
you.
down. No, Claudio met him.
Ooh!
Into cover. This is up. 1, 2. He kicked out.
Yeah, they've definitely gotten a little rough with each other this match. Like they've made some harsh contact. Claudio's definitely getting a little mouthy in there.
2 nights of incredible action.
Sorry it was late. It's day and night. Thanks for letting me borrow the private jet. You're so welcome, my man. Just make sure to have it back by 2. Leave the keys on the table.
Adam Cole, the guts, the intestinal fortitude, as we say, that he has put up against this massive man. Still trying to pull himself up.
Great match. Agreed. Y'all, can we just bask in the glory that is AEW's in-ring quality? Like, we're so freaking spoiled. If you even go back to, like, AEW's rookie year, you could say, compared to now, just hard to compare. They got announced 5 minutes. Wow, we're already 15 minutes deep into this match. Good year. Good year, Judge. Charlie NXT was one of my favorite matches ever. I'll forever cheer for Adam. Yes, I hear you there. For me, Claudio is just, I don't know what it was. It's just gradually over time won me over more and more. By the time he was a Paul Heyman guy, like 12 years ago, I was like, this guy can be the future if they make him.
This is going to happen. This looks like it's going to be a gigantic avalanche superplex. That's what it is.
Bask in the glory. Nice. Oh! Trapped perfectly. Damn. Claudio dropped his guard. Oh my gosh, what did I say? The cat must be shedding or something. Fucking clutched it, yep. That was an excellent crucifix pin. He had both arms trapped perfectly. First in this match as soon as I get back. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Alex. Oh, rough. Would recommend going back to check it out. Oh my god, that big ass table, and he just flipped it like nothing. Gonna give me 40 minutes of Tony's story.
This has got to be stopped. This is too much.
Oh my gosh.
There's even Wheeler Yuta trying to calm Castagnoli down.
Did he just tell Yuta to try and calm him down?
In my life, in a wrestling program.
The same people make.
You feel this.
Crashing out his knee after today felt. He's getting pissed off at Wheeler for trying.
It has been a wonderful week.
This Cannon Factory broken, right?
We've enjoyed it, but the Death Riders,
Loser chance.
of losers, comes out from the fans. Enjoyed it all.
What Marina do? What I miss with Marina? As I grab the fucking wrench. Bro was like, no, they're gonna get violent and I'm ready for it.
Chris Jericho.
Never be mad at Wheeler. Tell that to the Death Riders who are always mad at Wheeler.
I'm just disappointed.
I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you.
Just doing deep breath in. Breath in, breath out motion.
Well, Jericho not only said he was disappointed, he walked out on members of the running tree. Let's go back to Lexi. Lexi.
Audio crash out.
Now,
No.
what we just saw with Chris Jericho walking out on you guys last week on Dynamite. Where do you go from here?
Well, Lexi, Chris said that he was disappointed in us. And
Indeed he is,
quite
Jesse.
frankly, I'm disappointed in him.
That was his last. That was his
Supposed to be
write-off
our
segment.
leader, and he
It
just
showed.
walked out on us. Quite honestly, I'm getting angry because
Bill. Not right now, bro. Not right now, and not
what's the difference? We've talked about this in private. What is the difference right here, right now?
like you said, in private, man. Jericho said last week, we're his family. And that means something to me, man. You know that.
Let's hear
I
more
just
from
feel if we're family, we should handle it like family, internally. And maybe if you didn't put him on blast last week, he wouldn't have left us.
Brian, I totally understand. Family is very important to you, and that's why you
Lars
want
Williams here looks.
to get
It
back
always
to the
says
graces
he's
of Chris Jericho.
so.
Keep the family together, and I get that.
Lars,
I'm just not sure that we should be living and dying by the whims of Chris Jericho. Either way, the strategy moving forward is exactly the same. We need to get in the ring, we need to crack some skulls, and we need to stack some W's. And Lexi, to answer your question about what's next for us,
Oh yeah,
that.
I just realized what you meant. I'll be in wife come. Lars Williams here. Yeah, we're gonna be coming for him. Sizable billing. No, I just gotta say, Big Bill is probably the most mature pro wrestler in kayfabe. Like, do you like every little bit, every single way, like approach he's taking? It's very calculated, very calm, thought out, mature, cannot be discredited in any way. Can't wait for May the 4th. Is that my birthday? Yo, May the 4th be with you, my dude. Oh yeah, Big Bill is like a real person. You probably heard that a million times throughout your life. He was like, wait, I'm an adult. Yeah. He's like, wait, I'm an adult. Why don't I just completely and rationally explain my thought process? Let me be as transparent as possible. Let me make it very clear where I'm coming from and how I feel, and see how receptive he is to that. Stack some dubs. Yep, stack some dubs. Still, I mean, that's what I want to see them do. Like, come on. Give Big Bill and Brian Keith a solid run. Hell, give them solid singles runs. I like that. This story is so inspiring. Real. Yeah. Mans went through a lot, came up out of the gutter when he was going through a lot of problems that end most people. There's a lot of people whose careers effectively are over once they face the struggles he faced. He overcame, and is now the best version of himself as a result. Let's fight, Bill. I understand your feelings, but how about we attempt to call in rational discussion first? I understand this industry is built off of combat, but quite frankly, there is no money to be made in you and I having a bout as of now. I mean, come on, we're in different divisions, we very clearly have different goals, and this would just sidetrack us from the trajectory we're trying to set for ourselves. Bro, I would love like a full 10-minute let that be Big Bill's gimmick. Let that just be him always trying to be the most rational person in the room. Which is hilarious because it completely goes against the grain of big person equals mean person. Like, the bigger the meaner, the bigger the less patient, Blue Velvet? No, who's Blue Velvet? Welcome back, No Mercy. Just time. Commercial breaks just ending. I'm afraid of being in trouble. And stay his wife for... Yes, Jesse, big agree.
Well, we are trying to restore some order to this program that has been out of control. I don't know if we can.
Oh my god, the teammate characters that have like perfect communication. No, if not. Yo, Los Faction Ingobernables in trios action, keeping that trios division in motion. Love to see it. That helmet and shoulder pads. Favorite trio. KM. Hey, I recognize all those guys. Rosario Grillo, Matt Jackson stand-in. Home Rational, Large William. Cut those two fucking wild mass super hoods.
This trio is led by that man on your screen, Roosh, the Viscount of Violence.
Wild man. Right? And yeah, sure enough, murder. This match wasn't advertised on the collision card. Yeah, no, this was advertised on Twitter after the match started. I forget who came in here and let us. I think it was Cam who let us know, actually. Like, yeah, 2 local factions in one night. Kind of randomly, it was last second. It was definitely a last minute match. Mordos. We're getting Mordos chants. Boston knows what's up.
LSM goes in hard. Pick up by the base.
No, Shibata just tweeted at a pit your trios belts. Just one on the ground, no caption, just, hey, look, belt. Yo. Yo, KM. I appreciate KM. At the very least, in this space, he's largely an enhancement talent, and that's hard to do when you're a big man like him, because on average, you are the bigger of the 2 men traditionally in a match, or one of the bigger men in the match, regardless of how many participants. So it's a different... There's a different level of work that goes into making your opponent look good. No, that is not Sin Cara. That is Dralistico. Sin Cara works CMLL. Oh, CM 2 L's, not 3. CMLL. However, he has appeared on Ring of Honor sporadically throughout the year. And now goes by his original name, Mystico. CMLL. Yeah, look at him vibe.
Congratulations, his win over Lance Archer.
Oh, that's the fake version.
This match came about because Don Callis maybe didn't love the response that he got trying
Oh, yeah.
No,
That ain't.
that's understandable, but I really don't think the Don Callis family is exactly what we're. Shut up. Renee,
Mystico, that is to you, sir. How dare I? Excuse me.
is not the story for the week.
What is this fit?
Is how these two
What is this fit?
and they stole $400,000 out of my bank account.
Oh, okay, yeah. Listen, if by screwed, you mean that me and my team beat you fair and square and won 400 stacks, then yeah, you're right.
First of all, you beat Muertos. You didn't beat me. And second of all, seeing how you two are so new here, let me give you a
Like the
little
One
bit
Piece
of
character.
veteran advice. You don't want to upset the top talent here in AEW. You don't want to disrupt the chain of commands.
Why do I feel like
Since you
Kevin's about to
two
tag
are
him?
So low at the bottom of the totem pole, you might want to take my advice before something bad happens. Listen, Ricochet, we respect you. You got it all twisted. Don't worry about it. Who are you talking to? Ricochet. Me and Speedball respect the game. You mad talented. You got a hot wife and all that. You know what I mean? But anything that you can do, the Jet can too. Actually, there's something that I could do that you can't. What?
I was wondering why he was tying his hair back.
I can't smack you in your stupid mouth. Oh, well, go ahead and do it then. Maybe I just will. Maybe you keep talking and maybe I will.
I love Kevin Knight's voice. Ooh. Ooh. Punked his ass out.
So you want some trouble? I might need that. Then let's go.
Whoa. We'll go. Just not today.
What was that about?
That was freaking great. Thanks, Renee.
Yo, let's go.
World Television title match. Here's Bobby Cruz.
Did he get to do that? He didn't get to do the punking. He got punked. Ricochet stole one of the Big Bill's jackets. Tony gets. Oh, yeah, I mentioned.
Bobby Cruz, longtime Ring of Honor ring announcer, native of Boston, and here we are. Nick Wayne,
Oh, you think it's Zoe camp?
the head of the patriarchy.
So somebody doesn't know how to keep a tag match. Yep, indeed it is. Indeed it is.
Procured this match for young Nick Wayne.
Which I'm glad about. Mercy deserves that.
Best of the Super Juniors tournament, New Japan Pro Wrestling. So he's given him one of the best Super Juniors in the world today, a Ring of Honor TV champion.
His opponent, he's accompanied by the Hot Man, Alex Abrahantes. Let's get Reynosa, Tamaulipas, Mexico.
He's like, hell yeah, girl, a hot way.
He is the Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Komander.
As Komander makes his way in, just announced AEW Grand Slam Mexico.
Ricochet sounds here. Imagine. Smash has been so curious because of where. Right? There's a great argument for either result.
At AEWTIX.com, remember, April 26th at AEWTIX.com. As we join forces with CMLL.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Mercy. They can put the belt on him for the Super Juniors. Or this could be a catalyst to the patriarchy dissolving. I mean, but here's the thing. Whether he wins or loses, whatever the result is, can be a catalyst to the patriarchy dissolving. Venus fucking the gold and blue. Yep. Always. He rocks that green and blue. Japan is on tonight, right? No. It is technically tomorrow. I'm going to try. It really depends on when Effie's Big Gay Brunch ends, but I want to try and squeeze that New Japan show in between as a watch party. Spoiler-free delayed style. Woo! Big ass chop. Love it. I'm sitting here like my boy left Dynamite and got so fresh. Not realizing it's tape. Imagine. Tattoo overnight. Like, bro, you should not be working. Oh, the springs. With the perfect Rana. Let's go. Pink Commander is still the best commander. Agreed. I can't disagree. That pink is so good looking on him. Didn't he do like a pink purple combo? Bro's gonna rope walk. Bro, you're too good with it. Shoulder check. So smooth as well.
Komander can do big cross body. Comes up with a drop kick. That drop kick is so quick, Nigel. You don't see it coming to the very end.
Can you miss it? Certainly.
And Nick Wayne on all fours on the outside. Komander.
Oh, he's gonna go for some other kind of kick. Somebody working with has bump refreshing. Why would you dude? Want to let that shit heal. Hex, that's not good. Thank you, Ray. I was like, am I just being dumb? Am I just being sensitive? Or is Hex just stubborn? Hex is just stubborn.
Oh, would you take a look? There you see Christian Cage looking on with Mother Wayne.
May or may not pass out during this. No worries, Jesse. You're all good, my man.
He is something else, I would agree. And vicious, I would.
As someone whose schedule's been all over the place lately, sleep has been sparse. I get just kind of passing out when your body gives in, you know. Honestly, that can lead to the best sleep. When you just when you don't plan on it, you just pass out and get a full night's sleep from it.
And then we've got our Collision Playoff Palooza next Saturday, right after NBA.
Bro, they can't with these names. What a fun logo. It is, though. It is. I'm going to have to schedule that. Yeah, he went almost all the way to the back barricade. So the table's done for. There's no table today. There's no table for the rest of the show, rather. Your mom's hot. I can't. The crowd chanting your mom's hot, and he's getting all wound up about it. I was just sitting so hilly. Yeah, that's a new one for me. I don't think I've ever heard that one. Nah, I want a creative-ass crowd to come out here with like a Nick Wayne's mom has got it going on. You already know a UK crowd would make it happen. What's the main event? There it is right for you, Hippo. Mercedes and Harley up against Julia Hart, Kris Statlander, Toni Storm on commentary. I wonder what people do if there's a hit. There is a disclaimer that goes up before AEW shows. If you are on ground floor seating, there is always the small chance that you will be affected by the action in some way, shape, or form. Something along those lines. There's effectively a legal disclaimer that lets you know, hey, you could get involved, which means small chance you get hit either by debris or by a wrestler. Also, one more time in AEW? Yes, absolutely. As a younger fan who really isn't wrestling when he was big, I hope he does. Yeah, Alex, I think we will. I think we'll get a few Nigel matches. Someone crashes the show. Book is out.
With Christian Cage, Kip Sabian all watching in the back, letting Nick Wayne do it on his own. Now you got to give him credit.
The crowd is great. Genius, thank you. That commitment. Table is broke. And he's gone. I wish.
Angry at the way that young Nick Wayne perhaps tried to speak his mind while Cage was away.
Boston is a hazing Nick Wayne. It's great. Versions.
Sometimes you gotta forgive as well as forget. They'll really get inside the head of Nick Wayne, this young man. Gotta do well to control his emotions.
This match is for the Ring of Honor Television Championship. the champion Komander.
Yeah, same.
Nick Wayne of the Patriarchy.
Nick Wayne's mom has got it going. Yes, Alex, that's what I'm saying. That chant would be perfect.
Best of the Super Juniors tournament with the Ring of Honor TV title. Hold on.
Right.
Nick Wayne with a boot to the midsection. Here goes the young man.
That's hilarious, Riga.
Backbreaker by Komander.
Perfect backbreaker from Commander as well.
At ringside, encouraging Komander, encouraging the fans. Now here comes Komander. The chant of Komander. Komander as Nick Wayne gets to his feet. Moves out of the way.
I mean, that's a loss. I was just asking because it looked like someone a minute ago when he was thrown into the barrier. Yeah, I hear that. I think like something intense. Yeah, like a ladder hitting someone. That might be questionable. But like, if a wrestler's stray limb hits you, like, well, you chose to sit there.
The clap. The dive. Ooh, but an awkward landing for the Ring of Honor TV champion. He stuck the sense on, but his lower
Yes,
back-
Alex, I've heard some news of that. I'm like, look at the international champion, the international love we're getting.
the champion
Love
from
championships
England
having that
continuing.
name.
Proud of his heritage, proud to defend the title.
Komander hit a steam.
The step up Mutsal is great.
1, 2.
Step
Nick
over.
Wayne got both hands underneath the chin and the chest of Komander. to
Making
shut
that
him out of the
solid.
ring.
Let's go.
Christian Cage.
No! Whose mom is mom? This is so cruel.
Nick's mom. You want to chant with us here?
Surely he's losing an RA championship fast. I mean, you say that, but it's been like 4 months almost.
Right now, though, not concerned.
Whose mom? His mom.
Nick Wayne rolls through.
Beautiful.
1, 2. Komander got out of it, keeping Komander on the mat. Sound strategy. Komander looking straight ahead. Oh, Nick Wayne sent him in head first to the middle turnbuckle pad.
Wayne lying in wait. Look at that face.
Oh, screaming, kill him.
Here it is again. Watch this.
On Sunday, yo, love that for you, Judge.
Of the Ring of Honor TV champion.
Fantastic. Cannot wait to see Nick in the Super Juniors.
Tried a spin kick that time. Komander. Oh, poison rana. Cover.
Yes, Alex. I looked at a lot of the start times. A lot of the I think like at least 6 of the 13 shows are going to be on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. But yeah, most of the shows are in between 3 and 6 a.m. Eastern. So
Komander at 27.
be prepared for that.
Nick Wayne at 19. Take a look at what these two young athletes are doing in front of us here.
One of the many incredible matches that we have seen in the last day and a half. Here
Oh yeah, these voices.
has certainly been a spring break.
That's okay with me. I'll be up for it. Bet. Woo! Kick out. Yes. No. Do remember that that's going to be happening over on the second channel. New Japan streams now happen over on WM Plus because we got way too much wrestling to keep up with for YouTube's liking. Yo, followed him through the ropes. Nice.
But instead, the Tiger Feint kick. Poison Rana. Oh, no. To the outside. How is Nick Wayne still on his feet? I have no idea. No, but I'm getting on mine.
Komander on top.
That was a great Snapdragon. Yes. Let's go.
This is off the charts.
So good.
They're standing. They're going bananas. Komander. One step away, maybe retaining the title.
El Cielo
We're on that flip.
Go.
Oh, that mule kick.
Yes, sir. No lindo on that one. Foot to the face.
Damn. Intense high kick. Ay.
Pump handle.
This
Hooks. He did it! Yeah! Immediately snatched that title. Bro is so ready for this championship run. And also, you want to know what he didn't need? The patriarchy. Bro just came out here and won this title. I'm a big Komander guy. I love the work he's done. I love that he's gotten this championship run, and it's been a good championship run despite the fact that it's only been 4 months. But man,
They need to be excited because, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Wayne on this day is your Ring of Honor television champion. Our main event.
bro literally watched Defy earlier. Clark Connors literally did that exact same thing. He feels dirty. Dominic Mysterio. That's my week's mate. God damn, Judge. God damn. What turns next week? That's awesome. Love that. Really looking forward to seeing him in the Best of Super Juniors. More people my age. Hell yeah. I really want to see him guys. I hear that. Sweet God, it also sub to the network channel as well. Yo, appreciate you, Alex, because that channel isn't. We got the 2WC coming up next Tuesday, but after that, it's going to kind of be up in limbo until I can get my hands on 2K25, and I want to get the big deluxe edition, but that's going to take some financial balance that I still need to strike for the sake of getting that game comfortably. Because I don't want to just get the standard edition and then be like, oh, I got to go purchase all this stuff at a later time. Like, I just want to get it in one fell swoop. Got deluxe is well worth it, yeah. So I was thinking, yeah, almost made a bedtime. Wayne vastly improved Christian's help. BRB bet. Shouldn't just lose the next video to Brock, yeah. And then you just tweeted a cool render from Nick Mage. Bet. Wow, they already got a render? Multi-locking it, so I didn't make an angle. Hell yeah. That's awesome, Judge. Anarchy Arena, I guess, then. Challenge double or nothing. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get Anarchy in the Arena. Something tells me that if they're gonna do something along those lines, they're gonna wait to do Stadium Stampede at All In, and I think that would be a great All In to do it at. You know. Should I forgot I could finally finish my character if I didn't glitch out. I still can't. I forgot about that, Wyatt. The fact that they're like, oh, I remember I have the game. Oh, I remember. I would have been ready to play it if it was glitch. Fells, dude. Tony time, indeed. I think it's going to be Tony time. Rage's youngest champion. Yo. Bet.
Guess what? We just came from Tony Khan's office, and there's no
That's just what happens, Jesse.
more hiding and there's no more ducking because we have a match next week.
Oh, and not just any match. No. See, this thing's been going on for far too long, so we're over the wrestling. We want to fight you. So forget the rules, forget the tags. Next
Street
week, we
fight?
got a tornado tag team match.
So
Oh.
boys, we'll see you next week at Collision Playoff Palooza. That's if you have the balls to show up.
And then wait, back to the show. Welcome back, No Mercy. Got ourselves a tornado tag match set between Crew and Top Flight. Yep, Playoff Palooza. Oh, you must have missed it earlier. They announced that the Collision that's going to be following the playoffs game a week from Saturday is going to be called Collision Playoff Palooza. And y'all, as we get into the main event, please do drop a thumbs up here if you've been enjoying yourself. Also, if you're watching this on playback, leave a comment. Let us know what you've enjoyed about the show or the stream. We're going live again in about an hour after this show ends for Bloodsport over on WM Plus, which is where we got a lot of our GCW and New Japan streams normally, but this moment in time has been really helping us through the collective because we've had a lot of wrestling to watch. Oh, well, all right then. Oh, my God. We had the Toni lip lock. Never watched a full blood sport? Ooh, fam. I know you said you're pretty tired, but you can tonight. Yeah, that ate us with the double buys. Dig it. Out of the TNT. That lucky motherfucker, right? The way... No, not Kris Statlander and Toni Storm just thirsting for each other. What the hell? Oh, this theme is just so awe-inspiring. No,
Julia Hart with a chance for some payback. We had a great tournament, if you'll recall, on Dynasty. As she made her way, you know what, Nigel, Julia Hart.
That's serious, Cape, yes. Hey there, Higurashi. Thunder. Oh. No worries. Allah will. To be fair, Tony's a little thirsty for Julia Hart, Steve is awesome. It's so wonderful. I'm Harley Cameron. I'm in Julia. I mean, Harley Cameron theme is so fun. Wait, is she coming out last? Or is she just coming out with Mercedes? First? No way. We've already got an ready for three. Yeah. I like his first theme a little bit better, even if it can be a little annoying if you listen to it too long. But yes, both these themes are bumps. Harley Cameron.
Establish that we have indeed been joined here at ringside by the AEW Women's Champion,
4-hour songs.
Timeless Toni Storm. I apologize, Toni. We don't.
No, not this Wednesday. That's going to happen for Fyter Fest in June. I think it's June 4th. But no, they're doing Dynamite on Wednesday, and then Collision is, I think, is being taped, but it's going to air Saturday.
It's been a wild 2 nights, but let me say, your appearance out here has softened us a little bit. Thank you so much for coming out.
about that, Mr. He's done the exact opposite for you, Toni. That's why you should stay seated.
Speaking of which, it's Easter time, and I see you've risen, Mr. Siobhan.
Using Trezor moves on.
Then we remind you, we're going to stay with this match as long as it takes after the 2 nights that we have. It is only fitting that we stay with this action as long as it takes. As the puppet
Just like, I don't want none of that. Just casually steps on it.
roll up by Statlander. Harley rolls through. 1, 2. They got a 2 count that time. And Toni, you've got to admit, the 3 ladies who remain in the tournament really have you looking at some of the strongest competition we have ever seen.
You want to know my report?
Yes.
I think they're all a bunch of slop tarts.
Oh my God! Really?
Yes.
Hater.
Yes.
Mercedes.
What?
Statlander.
Yes,
These are 3 of the best wrestlers. 1, 2.
Kick it.
Fantastic wrestlers, but they're slop tarts nonetheless.
I don't know what that is, but
Yeah. Nice. So he needs to be a full-time commentator, which is thinking live sports content like this. They can just.
Certainly, though, we appreciate the kisses. Will you perhaps, though, be kissing?
You can change the schedule for easily. Fair.
Come all in at Texas.
You know what? You need to shut your mouth. You're going the right way for a smack bottom, Nigel.
there you go. Yes, sir.
Maybe Toni can pay for one.
Yep.
What hex?
Watch yourself. Please show respect to the women's world champion here, as you should. I know you're still ticked off. What happened in Australia? Up on top. Julia Hart.
Stop tossing. Shrek and Don Creek
There's
reference.
a Lariat in the back. How about that?
Stack bottom
2.
measure.
Got a 2 count.
The CEO.
The CEO. I tell you, I wouldn't be walking the streets calling myself a CEO.
Never.
Well, the chant goes up here in
Okay, but
Boston.
heard from a conclusion last week.
Here in our neighborhood, so to speak.
From England?
Tag is made. Fans chanting behind it.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts.
The Boston native. And how about Julia
New Zealand born, Australian raised, great English accent.
CEO, did you know that? A copious estrogen owner.
What? Okay.
No HRT for you, champ.
Running through. Julia Hart runs to make a
Tag.
She'll finish the job with an elbow. And here comes the incredibly powerful Kris Statlander. Pick up. Got Mercedes up.
Slop tart.
Slam by Statlander.
Yeah. Okay, that's definitely the one.
Ends up close to the world champion here. Statlander follows her out.
Essentially, Tark's given tournament times. I'm not sure if it was unintentional, if I'm being honest. She knows what she's doing. They just said CEO. Copious. Oh my goodness.
They're both looking at you, champ. Please. Oh! They look back, and now all 4 ladies going
I love that Kris had that standoff with Jamie Hayter, but she's out here having this match right now. She seems like she's got her attention a little bit more divided than Jamie. I wonder if that's going to work out to Jamie's advantage. On the street is a laugh.
Dropped her down. As you can tell, champ, by the way they were looking at you, their thoughts are with you and a chance to go to All In Texas to finish that title.
And of course, last night was an incredible milestone for AEW.
It was. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Dynamite number 289, the longest running primetime wrestling program ever on TNT and TBS.
Speaking of milestones, I've actually reached another milestone myself. That was my, I've reached
Hell
my
yeah,
700,
big
but not
guts.
700, bloody hell.
Okay,
My 275th vagina joke.
And that's
History,
hard to make jokes about chest pain.
history has been splayed. 276.
276. There you go.
The show's
Glad I've been
hilarious.
around for many of them. 1, 2.
Agreed, Ryan. AEW has been hitting with this back-to-back showcase for Spring Breakthru.
This match continues. You were there last night as well, Toni.
The Teenage Witch. Oh my god, she does look kind of like her, though, doesn't she? Julia Hart does vaguely represent Melissa Joan Hart and also both Hart.
Tore it up as we opened up our telecast last night. Mercedes Mone continues
Milestone.
her winning ways.
76 finish.
Athena continues to be the greatest Ring of Honor champion of all time.
In comes Harley Cameron. We saw her talking earlier alongside her tag team partner, who said they wanted a better outcome than the last time they kept teams. Come on.
2. A 2 count.
Tony, what do you make of Harley Cameron's puppet?
Well, no, I haven't got any comment on the puppet, but I tell you what, she's the second best export from Australia.
I would agree with that.
Of course you would.
Oh.
You're wanting another kiss, aren't you, Tony?
No,
You say anything.
I really think that to my left here, is the greatest women's world champion that we've ever had. And that is not to slight any other champion that we've had here in AEW.
Propagating a stereotype, though, if I'm honest.
This match is good.
Yeah. Australians are so sexually indiscriminate, they even gave chlamydia to their koalas.
Oh, for down.
What? Is that true?
Where are we going with this? Both ladies are down.
Where are we going with this? But ladies and gentlemen, he immediately tries to cut away.
What a night indeed, and more to come.
An absolute wonderful 2 days here in Boston. And our main event.
So glad this is commercial.
With this one as long as it takes. Don't forget next week after the NBA playoffs, live coast to coast with Collision Playoff Palooza. Knees up.
That's hilarious.
The CEO of the TBS champion has not lost a singles match since a return. Pick up 3 amigos. She's going to go for a 4th one. But Statlander pounds her way out of this.
Oh, turned it around. Saved by Harley, though.
Harley Cameron helping out.
Wait a second, Statlander. Oh, no.
An incredible double suplex. They're still hooked.
Adolph had having a great time.
Oh, I'm
Agreed.
I've actually looked at Kris Statlander so many times before, but mainly in private.
But we just had a commercial. Yo, they're stacked. And Jamie being like, sure, cool.
The lady who was going to face Kris Statlander on Wednesday. Oh, wow. Splat goes Statlander, rolls, makes a tag. Julia Hart is in. As you can see, Harley and Mercedes still down and out. Julia Hart takes advantage of that. Pick up.
Oh, no, couldn't have the momentum, and instead,
Nice.
tying her up in the tree of woe.
Tough spot to be.
Oh, very much so. Speaking of tough spots, I went and had one of them Fenway Park hot dogs earlier. Long story short, I blew up my skirt the old-fashioned way.
Ever the lady.
No, for real, I could fart this entire building down.
No, for real. I can.
Moving away.
I can't.
You give Luther a run.
I screwed up the old-fashioned way. Got this whole place down. She did not just say that.
A Meteora coming out.
The back of the screen.
Watch out. Leg trip that time by Julia Hart.
The way she is just so remorselessly uncouth. It's incredible.
Very, very effective, very talented. Patented moonsault up on top. The knees coming from the TBS champion. Fans, AEW Dynamite is live coast to coast Wednesday, live at 8 Eastern, live at 5 Pacific on TBS and Max. And yes, it will be Jamie Hayter, Kris Statlander in the Owen Hart semifinals. The champion is going to go. The winner is going to face Mercedes Mone for a chance to face the champion.
She's the 8th wonder of the world. Yes.
And fans, we heard from Ricochet.
Speedball Bailey and Kevin Knight versus Young Bucks. What?
On the AEW roster. Now they're going
All right.
to the top. Take a look at the graphic. Speedball and Kevin Knight will take on the Young Bucks.
Oh, good, Ryan.
Wednesday.
You have it.
As the
Oh
Young
my
Bucks
God,
return
that's
to action.
it.
Here's the
Cook.
big
Yes.
oh.
Oh!
We got it covered. Nope. Close though. Well, Matt and Nick were none too pleased
Wow, just muscled back up. After already spiking her on her head.
Tag was made. Oh, Harley Cameron, now the legal competitor.
Harley Cameron
Nice,
can
got
do
it.
anything she wants, and she chooses to do this. I don't understand.
Up on top, look at this teamwork.
Well, I think they're apologizing, Judge, because they know that excessive swearing can work against the YouTube algorithm. Whether it's coming from me vocally or in chat. But yeah. And there it is. Wow, with the haterade. That was a statement being made. For sure. Appreciate you, Ryan. Yeah. But yes, also, Judge, you were right. The expression is valid. That is, two things can be right situation. Tarantula holding Mone back to school. Yeah. I love how Harley is just there so Mercedes can take losses. Kind of sane, Ryan. I thought they were going to avenge their loss. Toni Storm, yes. Yeah, it's gonna look how you put Toni over the. No, that was so fun. It was very good. Toni always being hilarious in the ring. Yes, top tier entertainer. You love to see it. No worries, Ryan. We do actually. We list all of our community policies in the description of each stream. So if anybody ever wants to get caught up and understood on things, yeah. Swearing is not all that big of a deal. I personally am guilty of it myself, but it is something I am conscious of. And since we were able to partially monetize the channel, it's something we've tried to lean back on, but I haven't done super well at it. So that's no big deal, friend. That's on us to work that through. Get you in an hour. Indeed, you shall. For Bloodsport 13, we are going live over WM Plus, our second watch along channel for Bloodsport in about 45 minutes. So get your food, get your hydration, do what you need to, because we going late, baby. It's going to be a wonderful night of violence and pure graps. Make sure you got a thumbs up here on this stream before you head out. Make sure you got the bells always on for notifications, because we've got TJPW on this channel tomorrow afternoon. You want to make sure to be able to catch that. You're very welcome, No Mercy. Thank y'all to everybody who's hung out, and I hope to see y'all in a little bit. Take care, and happy wrestling.